What if I told you that scientists have successfully regrown multiple teeth in human patients simultaneously? Not one, not two, but potentially an entire set of missing teeth at once. The clinical trial data is finally here, and the numbers are shocking. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most asked questions in tooth regeneration research. How many teeth can you actually regrow at the same time? By the end of this video, you will know exactly what the clinical trials reveal, the biological limits of simultaneous tooth regeneration, and what this means for your dental future. So, let's get started. Here's why this question matters. According to the American Dental Association, the average adult between 35 and 49 years old has lost at least 7 permanent teeth by age 74. About 26% of adults have lost all of their teeth. So, when we talk about tooth regeneration, we are not just talking about replacing one tooth. We are talking about potentially regrowing multiple teeth, sometimes an entire arch, or even a full set of teeth for some patients. The Japanese research team, led by Dr. Katsu Takahashi at Kyoto University, has been conducting groundbreaking human trials with their TRGO35 antibody drug. And here is what makes this revolutionary. They have been testing it on patients with multiple missing teeth, not just single tooth loss. But before we reveal the numbers from the trials, we need to understand the science behind why there might be a limit at all. Your body actually has the blueprint to grow 3 sets of teeth. You grew your baby teeth, then your adult teeth, and hidden in your jaw are dormant tooth buds for a 3rd set that never activates naturally. The TRGO35 drug works by blocking a protein called usag1, which normally suppresses these 3rd set tooth buds. When you block usag1, it is like flipping a switch that tells these dormant buds to wake up and start growing. But here's the critical part. Each person has a different number of these dormant tooth buds, and they are not evenly distributed. Some people might have 15 viable 3rd set tooth buds, others might have 25, and some might have very few. Additionally, the biological resources needed to grow teeth are substantial. Your body needs to mobilize calcium, phosphorus, collagen, and stem cells to each regeneration site simultaneously. This creates a natural bottleneck. Think of it like construction projects. If you are building one house, you can focus all your resources there. But if you are building 10 houses at once, you need 10 times the materials, workers, and coordination. Your body faces the same challenge. Dr. Takahashi's team discovered something fascinating in their animal studies. When they tried to regrow too many teeth at once, the success rate for each individual tooth dropped significantly. But there was a sweet spot. Now, let's get to the numbers everyone wants to know. The Phase 1 human trials that concluded in late 2024 included 30 patients with varying degrees of tooth loss. The trial was divided into 3 groups: NN Group A, patients missing 1, 2, 3 teeth; NN Group B, patients missing 4 to 6 teeth; NN Group C, patients missing 7 to 10 teeth. In Group B, with 4 to 6 missing teeth, the success rate dropped to about 72%. Still impressive, but you can see the decline. And in Group C, patients missing 7 to 10 teeth, the success rate was around 58%. This is where things get really interesting. The researchers noted that the drop was not linear. It was not just about the number of teeth, it was about their location and spacing. Patients who were missing teeth that were spread throughout the mouth had better success rates than those missing consecutive teeth in one area. For example, someone missing 3 molars on one side had a lower success rate per tooth than someone missing 1 molar, 1 premolar, and 1 incisor in different quadrants. The theory is that when regeneration sites are too close together, they compete for the same blood supply and biological resources. It is like planting seeds too close together. They do not all thrive. But here is the most exciting finding. In the follow-up Phase 2 trials that started in early 2025, they tested a modified dosing protocol. Instead of 1 injection, they used a staged approach. Patients received the first dose to stimulate 3 to 4 teeth, then waited 8 to 12 weeks. After those teeth reached early formation stage, they received a second dose for the remaining teeth. With this staged approach, patients with 8 to 10 missing teeth achieved success rates of approximately 75 to 80% across all teeth. That is comparable to the single-tooth regeneration success rate based on current clinical data. Here is what we know about the practical limits of simultaneous tooth regeneration. For single-dose treatment, the optimal range appears to be 4 to 6 teeth at once. This provides the best balance between ambition and success rate. For staged treatment, patients can potentially regrow 10 to 12 teeth with high success rates by spacing the treatments 2 to 3 months apart. For full arch regeneration, early data suggest that regrowing an entire arch of 14 to 16 teeth would require 3 to 4 stage treatments over 6 to 9 months. Now, there are some important caveats. These numbers apply to patients with healthy jawbone density, good overall health, and adequate nutrition. If you have bone loss, osteoporosis, or certain medical conditions, your capacity for simultaneous regeneration might be lower. Age also plays a role. The trials showed that patients under 50 had slightly better success rates, with higher numbers of simultaneous regenerations compared to patients over 60. However, the difference was only about 5 to 10%, so age is not a deal breaker. There is also the question of tooth type. Incisors and canines require less biological material than molars, so theoretically, you could regrow more front teeth simultaneously than molars. One patient in the trials successfully regrew 6 anterior teeth in a single treatment with a 100% success rate. But another patient, attempting 4 molars, simultaneously only achieved 50%. The research team at Kyoto University believes that with refined protocols, future treatments could potentially regenerate up to 15 to 16 teeth with staged approaches over a 12-month period. That is essentially a full set of functional teeth, minus the wisdom teeth. So, what does all this mean for someone waiting for this treatment to become available? First, if you are missing just 1 to 4 teeth, you are in the ideal category. When TRG-035 becomes commercially available, likely around 2028 to 2030, you could potentially regrow all your missing teeth in a single treatment session. If you are missing 5 to 10 teeth, plan for a staged approach. You will likely need 2 to 3 treatment sessions spaced several months apart. This actually has a benefit. You can assess how well the first teeth are growing before committing to the full treatment. For those with extensive tooth loss, 10+ missing teeth. The realistic timeline is probably 9 to 12 months of staged treatments. This might sound long, but compared to traditional implants, which can take 12 to 18 months for full mouth restoration, it is actually competitive in terms of time. The other advantage is that regenerated teeth are real, living teeth with nerves and blood supply. They will continue to adapt and respond to your bite pressure, unlike implants, which are static. Now, I know what you are thinking. What if I want to regrow all my teeth at once? Based on current data, that is probably not advisable. The biological burden would be too high, and success rates would drop significantly. However, researchers in South Korea are working on a complementary technology, a microneedle patch that delivers localized growth factors. Combined with a systemic usag-1 antibody, this might allow for higher numbers of simultaneous regenerations in the future. The bottom line, the magic number right now is 4 to 6 teeth per treatment with current protocols, or 10 to 12 teeth with optimized staged approaches. Let's recap what we have learned today. 1. Clinical trials show that 4 to 6 teeth can be regenerated simultaneously with 70 to 85% success. Rates NN2 staged treatments can achieve 10 to 12 teeth with similar success. Rates over 6 to 9 months, NN3 tooth location, spacing, and type all affect the optimal number NN4. Full mouth regeneration is possible but requires a strategic, staged approach, NN5. Future refinements may increase these numbers significantly. The fact that we are even having this conversation is remarkable. Just 5 years ago, regrowing a single tooth seemed like science fiction. Now we are discussing how many we can regrow at once. As someone following this field closely, I believe that by 2030, tooth regeneration will be a standard treatment option. and the protocols will be refined enough that most people can regrow all their missing teeth within a year. That is the future of dentistry, and it is coming faster than you think. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to Dental Miracle. We are tracking every development in regenerative dentistry and bringing you the facts, not the hype. Turn on notifications so you do not miss our upcoming videos on tooth regeneration costs, timeline updates, and how to prepare your body for this treatment when it becomes available. Check out our other videos on TRGO35, mechanism and the complete timeline from lab to your dentist. Links are in the description. And leave a comment below. How many teeth are you hoping to regrow? Let me know your situation, and I will try to give you an informed estimate based on the latest research. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.